All right, thanks everyone for joining us. We're here with another 3-minute blueprint update, 3 questions in 3 minutes. And here we have Secretary King. So I'm going to jump straight in. Secretary King, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and the Education Trust?
Sure. First, thanks for the opportunity to be a part of this conversation. I lead an organization called the Education Trust. We are an education civil rights organization. Our mission is to advance education equity for low-income students and students of color. Our focus is making sure that our schools reflect our values as a country, that we are providing equitable access to opportunity for all of our kids.
That's great. So the second question, I know that the Education Trust has been actively involved in the Blueprint for Maryland's Future, which unfortunately Governor Hogan vetoed. So can you tell us a little bit about how would the Blueprint for Maryland's Future benefit those that you work with at the Education Trust?
Sure. Unfortunately, in Maryland, we have significant gaps for our low-income students and students of color. They just aren't getting the same level of opportunity as their peers. And the blueprint really tries to tackle that directly, starting with an investment in quality early childhood education. We know strong programming in pre-K 3, pre-K 4 can be transformative for kids' lives. There's an investment in the teaching profession. As a former high school social studies teacher, that is something I particularly value. We've got to make sure our teachers are well supported and that they know that they can move forward in their career and have opportunities to coach and mentor peers, contribute to the progress in their districts and across the state. There's also an important effort to try to get more resources to the highest need students, particularly those schools where there are significant concentrations of students in poverty. So the opportunity here is to not only strengthen our schools in the immediate term, but really to advance the long-term well-being of the state.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that answer. And then the third question is, do you have a message for lawmakers as they return to the legislative session?
The clear message for lawmakers is they really need to override Governor Hogan's veto. Kirwan is about our long-term commitment to our kids. And it's easy at this moment of national crisis for folks to say, let's lower our expectations, let's hope for less, let's invest less, but that's exactly the wrong direction. We should be thinking about the tradition of Franklin Roosevelt and the New Deal. We should be saying in this moment where so much is at stake for our long-term prosperity, we've got to invest more in education, particularly in our P through 12 education system to build that foundation that our kids so desperately need. I know that as an educator, as a Montgomery County parent, and as a civil rights activist on behalf of our kids.
Awesome. Thank you so much for taking time to speak with us today, Secretary King. And thank you everyone for tuning in to another one of our 3 questions in 3 minutes. Hope you continue to tune in and join us when we talk to other education leaders across the state. Thanks everyone for joining us.